Coming to you live from the planet Dathomir. It's the Movie Change Up podcast, or I guess live stream. As always, I'm your host, Joe Fricke, and this is a very different episode compared to what we normally do. Normally we're talking movies, pitching movies, maybe talking about a certain franchise, but we've decided to try something different. Obviously, if you've been following our podcast for a while, we've been streaming on Twitch, and Twitch is a big game streaming platform, so we figured, hey, maybe we should start streaming games. And we decided on Jedi Fallen Order. Now, obviously, you see me up here and Tristan down below. And you're curious, Jedi Fallen Order, that's a one-person game. Why are there two people? Well, first of all, I have completed this game. I finished this game when it first came out. Tristan has played it a little bit, but he never actually ended up finishing it. So I'm gonna basically he's gonna be the Padawan to my Jedi Master. He is the Ahsoka to my Anakin, the Rey to my Luke, the Luke to my Yoda, or the Luke to my Obi-Wan. So anytime he has trouble, anytime he has problems, I'm here to help guide him through, show him where to go, what to do, which may be a problem because I played this game through once and it was over a year ago. And also, I don't know how playthroughs and like that and stuff like that normally go on Twitch. But ours is going to be a little bit different because it's more just going to be, hey, we're just sitting around chatting as we play this game. Our main focus will obviously be playing the game, completing the game, finishing the game. But also, we'll be talking about the game as we go through it. But obviously, it being a Star Wars game, we'll be talking about Star Wars. We may talk about movies in general. We may talk about a book Tristan read. We're definitely not going to be talking about a book I recently read because I don't read. We may even be talking about Joe Biden's hairline. Just whatever comes up, we may talk about it. Tristan, I've rambled on for a while now. What are your thoughts on this game? What are your thoughts on this new show? What's going through your mind right now?
Look, I can't talk much about anybody's hairline, but I'll be here for this. I'm having a good time. I'm excited to play this because, like you said, I played a couple hours. I got through like maybe one planet. I think I got through like the second planet, and I didn't go beyond that. So maybe a few hours in, not very far. So I'm excited to get into the story of this. And we're both Star Wars lorehounds, so it'll be fun to get into this. I've heard rumblings of stuff that happens, but I know pretty much nothing about the plot or any of the characters or the connective tissue that we like to talk about on the show. So I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, it'll be fun to have a show where we can just kind of hang out, just talk about whatever, talk about what we're watching, what's going on in our lives, and play some games.
All right, yeah, we have, so if you're ready to get started, I'm ready to get started. I know this tutorial in the beginning is a little long. Not the tutorial, but there's a lot of backstory set up. If you haven't played this game before, if you aren't familiar with this game, the main plot of this game takes place around, I think, 5 years after Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, you're dealing in the time of the Empire, which is definitely an interesting time in the realm of Star Wars. Not getting sound from the game right now.
Let me work on that.
Yeah, we're seeing some TIE fighters. Who doesn't love TIE fighters? Technical difficulties, always the best way to start off.
There's always some fun technical difficulties going on.
Always a fun way to start a podcast. Yeah, if you're not familiar with our show, if you're tuning in... Oh, there we go. We got audio now.
We're not exactly professionals, but we try our best to pretend to be.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
What are you drinking today, Josh? We had a drink along earlier for What If, so I assume you kept the drinking going.
Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey.
Good choice.
Yeah, the audio's...
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word. It's going to be good for us. Here he is, Chief.
Gotta love a Star Wars droid.
Line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
You might want to turn up the music volume because it's a little awkward with no background music. It's like when you watch a sitcom with no laugh track.
Look, provide the music, Joe. You know your Star Wars themes.
Right. Let's go.
Get to work.
Give me a second. I want to wait.
This way.
Let's take it out right now. We got some light music going on.
This is your...
Let's do it. Let's go audio. We're gonna turn the music up a little bit for you, Joe. You ready?
Yeah.
Out of 100, we're gonna go with half.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. It's just weird because there just felt like awkward silences.
I was
That's better.
more so nervous about getting copyright claimed by Disney, but who knows?
Fuck them. When has Disney ever won a copyright claim?
Yeah, they're known to lose things. I don't know about you, Joe, but I do play a good amount of video games.
I'm not a big gamer. The game I play the most out of any is Madden. So
After you, kid.
I play a good amount, but I'm not very good at them, so it'll be fun to see how this
Will you
goes.
look at that? A separatist ship. Haven't seen a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah. Ages.
I'm trying to be themed to my drinking.
I'm drinking out of a Darth Maul glass.
All right, let's go.
I'm drinking a Pumpkinhead, I believe it's called, from, the focus is not pulling, but it's come from a shipyard called Pumpkinhead. Get myself ready for the fall times. I got my candy corn ready to go, my little snack.
Nice.
Perfect
Yeah, I
snack.
definitely hear the bag. So
That's for you, Joe. Let's go this way. Squeeze on through. There he is.
Hands up.
Uh-oh.
Help.
Good, now he'll be safe.
Yeah, I'm good. Ladder's out, though. Gonna have to find another way.
Yeah, no problem. I'll improvise.
See you there, pal.
Let's go. So I can't go this way. Can I go the way the arrow was pointing me to go?
yeah, so yeah, we were talking before because this is like streaming from Tristan to me and then out to Twitch, so we're worried a little bit about choppiness. There's a little bit, but not. It's not too bad.
Not proof trash.
Maybe someone who's a
We'll get
professional
better as we go.
Twitch streamer will watch this and be like, "This is horrendous," but go fuck yourself.
Am I Roger Moore?
Yeah, you're Tarzan, which, according to some scenes in some Bond movies, is the same thing.
Oh boy.
Nothing like getting Twitch. Nothing gets Twitch viewers like playing a 2-year-old video game.
Easy there.
Look, it's
passing
Star
through.
Wars.
Yeah, one of the reasons we decided to play this game is basically because we're in a little bit of a Star Wars drought right now. We don't, Bad Batch is over.
Yeah,
Book about Boba Fett doesn't come out until late December, so
I can just about face the credits. Gonna be a wild night tonight. Let's get this job done.
Yeah, I'm hungry for my Star Wars content, so this will be a fun one. And I know you're right around this era. You're getting there for your Star Wars watch along.
yeah, I'm kind of at the end of season 5. Basically, I'm in the arc of the Clone Wars where Ahsoka is
That's the idea.
accused of planting the bomb. Right in the middle of that arc right now. She basically just did a literal deep dive into the bottom of Coruscant.
Sounds like scrap rats. Creepy.
Were you
Just passing
ever,
through, guys.
were you
Don't
ever
need to come out
a
and say hi
Shameless
this
fan?
time.
Because I know this kid's in
I-
Shameless. I've never watched it.
I am a Gotham fan, though, so I recognize my Joker when I see him.
It's crazy we've had 2 Joker actors play Jedi,
I know. Jared Leto and
Hey, Cal.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at the Clams.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
So one of the things I asked you, or one of the things I saw on, the Star Wars speculation subreddit today, was someone basically asking, hey, if Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni got the sequel trilogy instead of them coming up with The Mandalorian, like what would it have looked like? And I'll pitch you kind of what I wrote and my thoughts, and I want to hear
How'd you get here?
your thoughts while he's just kind of running around talking to random losers. Basically, my kind of thought, obviously, because Favreau has a clear affinity for the Mandalorian culture, and obviously likes Luke Skywalker. My thought process was Luke Skywalker would kind of look at the failure of the Jedi of the Clone Wars and of the High Republic, and basically being like their fear of attachment and their fear of losing attachment kind of led to their downfall, like them being kind of cult-like and not having attachment, and then Luke seeing that Anakin's attachment to his son was part of his redemption. Luke would kind of get rid of the whole Jedi can't marry, Jedi can't have kids aspect for his Jedi Order.
I think he would do that too.
So, and I'm not saying that how the sequel trilogy did it was wrong. I think both options are valid of keeping the Jedi Order how they were and and having it do that are both valid, and you can explain both. But I'm just saying how. So, my kind of big three of my trilogy would be Han and Leia have twins.
Bro, click it.
One is force sensitive, one isn't.
Your turn.
And you have the force sensitive is a female girl.
I'm secured.
And the non-force sensitive is the male who is like a hotshot pilot,
Here.
but also kind of
You
a
break that,
diplomat,
pal.
royalty like his mother. And then Luke has a daughter as well. And there's the Mara Jade character in the EU from the 80s and 90s that was essentially a force-sensitive spy by Palpatine, but I'm going to change it up a little bit, and Mara Jade is now a Mandalorian sent to infiltrate the new Jedi Order and eventually falls in love. A force-sensitive Mandalorian falls in...
This has been here, what, 4
Not a
years?
force-sensitive, sorry. A Mandalorian sent to infiltrate the Jedi Order and then dismantle it, but she ends up falling in love with Luke. And so they have a daughter as well. So now you have a force-sensitive Mandalorian, and that's kind of your lead. And I thought that'd be a cool way to combine and end the lore. And so basically that's your big three.
Here we are, scrapping these ships from the war.
Here, I'll let him talk a little bit here.
What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Listen to me. Find us fee like this, it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Okay, Star Wars set up there.
Alright, anyway, so basically the big bad would be Mara Jade's father is like the head of Mandalore, and he's kind of the big villain. And so it's like Jedi versus Mandalorians is kind of your plot. And Mara Jade's grandfather has the Darksaber, and kind of the overall arcing plot is the Mandalorian Jedi that's Luke
Oh god, I'm already
Skywalker's.
getting hit.
Yeah.
Thankfully, invisible was there. Let me have the easy road here.
Yeah, the Mandalorian Jedi, Luke Skywalker's daughter, who has to wrestle with both identities. By the end of the trilogy, wields the Darksaber and leads the Jedi Order and leads Mandalore. And that's kind of the overarching plot.
Cal, I can't climb up.
Just hang on.
Oh god.
That's it, mate.
No, don't let go.
R.I.P. this guy.
Cal, hold on.
Bro, no.
Ooh.
You okay, bro?
I'm all right. Just pin down.
Pilot's gone. I'll get us out of here. Just
Look at
hang
this.
on.
What if we got a
Watch
crossover?
out, Cal.
Look out! This thing is barely flying. Hold on! Bro, you all right?
Yeah. Okay,
We gotta move. Come on.
hell happened? What was that back there? Was that you? Well, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please
No,
trust
but
me.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it.
Bro,
Bounties out on people
I
like
know.
you.
I know.
Yeah, we're ready.
I love this era of the Jedi
You need to
just
be
having
careful.
to like be in hiding among people, and the terror you get from like the people who had that power but had to hide because they know that
The people in charge are threatened by it.
yeah, and that they can do whatever. Like if they knew, they could kill him instantly. You know,
Yeah,
there's nothing you could do if the Empire at large targeted him. Really, you know,
yeah.
and he wasn't ready for it.
You holding up okay?
Good. Yeah, you?
Yeah. Kel, I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it.
I've always been curious of like
You don't have to worry
if alien creatures like that were real and you like worked side by side, would you look at that thing as like? Because I feel like you look at that and be like, "That's one ugly motherfucker," or do you look at it like a cow? Like you don't look at a cow or any real animal really and be like, "That's ugly." It's just like, "Oh, that's what a cow looks like." But like if it's
I don't know.
you know what I'm saying though?
If you've grown up side by side, maybe that's a good looking version of S species. You know, I don't know. I don't know I don't have a ugly and attractive version of S species to compare it to. You know,
Yeah.
but I don't know. You look at some aliens or some animals even in our Earth, and you think that is an ugly looking creature right there. You know, some
Yeah.
bugs,
Yeah.
some animals, some lizards, and you're like, oh, you look at underwater creatures, and you're like, that is a nightmare.
Yeah. So were you able to hear some of my thoughts on like my potential Favreau's version of episode 7 through 9?
I'm not gonna lie, Joe. I didn't hear much of it. The audio was a little loud there. Maybe we say that for a second when we looks like I might have some free time for a second now. I don't remember the pacing of this opening. But I do know we'll have plenty of time running through mazes, looking at maps, trying to find things.
Yeah.
Because we are planning on doing a 100% run of this.
Wait up.
Yeah. That's the goal. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to look and see if we have any like Twitch comments or something. That's the one thing that Streamlabs has over
Where you going?
this. I have no idea how many viewers we have right now. Nothing. So I'm gonna head over to Twitch.
What is going on right now? Nope. Oh. Wow, that's cool. Forgot about that. That's a really effective addition right there. I like his walking real slouch. Guys, here. Ooh. Got a question in my posture here.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
It's his master.
Trust only in the Force.
Once you finish this game, he will be one of your favorite Jedi.
Wow, that's a high bar.
He was great. He's the same species as Zeb in Rebels.
Everybody up. Identification ready.
Who was also based on the what's it, the
Move out and line up.
I can't think of the name. The art, the
Contraband inspection.
not sample art, but like concept
Concept art.
Concept art. Yeah, he's based on the concept art of Chewbacca.
This game
But-
looks great
Roughly.
on my end, at least.
It's not terrible on my end. It's fine. You'll see it when I upload it to YouTube. That it's like looks like a giant version of Kylo Ren's ship on the left. Not the TIE fighter, obviously, but the Inquisitors are my favorite aspect of the Disney Star Wars era.
It's a really cool addition to the lore. And they've introduced so many cool ones. Like, I feel like every time they bring one in, it's like another cool Star Wars character. Like, look at that. How is that not badass?
Yes, second sister.
And I just love the idea, like, first brother, second sister. It's
We
kinda,
seek a dangerous fugitive.
It's a very
No common
squint your
anecdote,
eyes.
but a devotee
You know, no one really
of
bring it up how it's
Jesus
kind of a walk around the
Jedi
rule of
order.
2.
Because they're not technically
Trained
Sith, so
to
They're
run over
not
they
this
can just be people
technically
with
Sith
lightsabers.
if you
Will
squint
result
real
in a
hard
charge
and
of
don't look at
sedition.
it directly.
Like Kylo
Turn
Ren.
yourself
They're just
in,
evil people that work
or
directly
everyone
for and under the
present
Sith, but they're not
shall
Sith.
face summary execution.
Yeah. So, motherfucker's about to
I
die.
think it's time someone came
Short
forward.
game.
Yeah. It's actually just a short video that you interact with for like 1 moment.
I got to press RB to use the
I've
Force.
been working on this heap a long time.
This guy's
Way
a real
before
one right
the war.
here.
We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire.
Empire did nothing wrong.
Engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked.
Diggity.
Oh.
We all know the truth.
That's a little dangerous to just have your lightsaber out
just-
like that much.
Too
I'm
afraid to
really
say it.
prominently ready to go.
I don't
Sometimes
know
has
if
to,
I'd
like,
carry a
glance over.
if
The
I'm a
Empire.
Jedi in this era, I don't even know if
We're
I
all
carry a
just
lightsaber
expendable.
anymore.
Yes, you are.
Oh,
No!
God.
Look at this.
A lightsaber.
I found the Jedi!
Move back. Checking out the disturbance.
Oh,
What's up, guys?
that hurts.
Hold it. Don't move. How'd you get here?
Easy now.
Just dropped in.
Got a stowaway.
Hey, you don't.
This'll be fun.
Ow. Yeah.
Hear that over the comm? The Jedi? Snake's the traitor. Blast them.
What are you playing this on your computer with a controller?
Confirmed.
Yeah, I'm playing on my PC with Xbox controller. When I launched the game, they came up with a warning. So I was planning on playing with keyboard and mouse, but
Yeah.
there was an alert that said, "Oh, you can use keyboard and mouse, but we definitely recommend you use a controller instead."
You don't get all the rewards for this.
So I'm going for it with the Xbox controller.
Unsealed the cargo door.
There we go. Now I get it. So I have to. Oh, I did by accident that time.
One way out.
A lot of James Bond scenes in this intro here.
Gotta keep moving.
A little bit of From Russia with Love.
Really good movie.
It exists.
All right, let's kill these
I chose
guys.
to rest instead. That's how I prepare.
That's how you prepare for death. Noise there.
Oh, what the heck?
I don't want to die here. You're too quick.
I was gonna say it helps a little bit if you attack.
I won't back down.
Traitor. There we go.
R.I.P.
Okay,
that guy.
that guy's gotten a real rough day.
He's just trying to feed his family, Tristan, and you killed
I
him.
know. All stormtroopers are bastards, Joe.
You gotta climb it, I think.
Oh. Oh, God.
Yeah, you gotta pause it.
That was gonna
climb
get
it,
ripped in half for a
go.
second there. There we go.
See, that's what your
I played-
Jedi Master is here for.
Be here.
Where would you be without him?
Years of video games to train me for this.
I hope that hurts.
I own 5 video games. Justice, Gods Among Us, Madden 18, Grand Theft Auto 5, Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, and Spider-Man. the recent Spider-Man game.
The fugitive comes this way. I'm ready.
I was a,
I never finished that. Maybe we could play that next, and I'll play, and then you coach me.
that would be a fun one. That's a great one.
I am, like you, partially way through. I have to figure out how to play it, though, like, on my computer, I guess. Because I have a PS4 version, unless I can hook my PS4 up to my laptop somehow. I think you gotta go...
Up.
Yeah, you can, like, jump. Like, you should, yeah, climb on those
there we
things
go.
and climb around. Yeah.
I can slide aside there.
Yeah, there we go.
Video games
You
are
can
one of my
climb up,
early
yeah.
kind of loves of media, even before I really felt for movies. I was big into Halo. Halo was like a big turning game for me. Half-Life. Played a lot of Half-Life.
Yeah, I had some Halo parties in my middle school, early high school days.
Oh god, I'm really gotta get used to these controls again.
Moving. We'll take you down. Eyes on him. You gonna kill us all?
Luke Skywalker would not be happy with you.
I know.
Granted, he is 5 years old, but
Oh, what the heck?
you fell off the train.
I fell off the train. It's okay.
It's kind of a big no-no in standing on top
Yeah.
of a train. It's kind of the first rule when standing on top of a train.
You can fight on here, but you can't fall off. That's a little bit of a across the line.
You're going down.
No. I got him. I got him.
You murdered him. Cold blood. He was just trying to
Just
feed his
killed like
family.
20 guys.
Get to the front. Stop the train.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Kel.
Oh no! Need cover. Gotta move in between bursts. Now.
I like how he talks to himself. Like a psycho. As if someone's listening to him, controlling his movements.
I know. He's like, I gotta press the left trigger to sprint.
Faster.
Yeah.
Must go faster, must go faster. Name that movie.
I'm ready for you, traitor.
Traitor.
Or don't, that's cool too. Oh, it's perfect that they
Shot the coupling out.
put that little climbing thing right there. Perfect for you.
I know. Thanks, guys.
Oh,
Oh, I still fell.
no, you're supposed to. You didn't name the movie quote. Must go faster, must go faster.
Must go faster. Must go faster. I don't know, Joe.
Gotta get
Jurassic
down.
Park, said by
Oh.
Ian Malcolm.
All-time great movie.
No.
Ian Malcolm played by Jeff Goldblum, for those of you at home.
I've heard of that guy.
Whoa! This is
He
bad.
has a show on Disney Plus.
New season comes out in October.
Only way is up.
Oop.
It's bringing back memories. Like I remember this. I remember this scene now.
Whoa!
It gave me a lot of Uncharted vibes out so far.
Never played Uncharted. There's a movie coming out, so I don't need to play the game. I'll just watch the
You
movie.
probably like it. It's like a living action movie.
Isn't Uncharted basically Indiana Jones, but a video game?
Yep.
Minus the Nazis.
We're here to help!
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you up when we can!
Or just pick me up now. Use the Force. You're a Jedi.
I know, you guys are right next to me. What the heck? Big fan of the music in this game so far.
Yeah.
Working in those Star Wars vibes.
Hit him while he's weak. Wow.
Don't escape.
Talk about not playing fair.
I know, that's why we kill these guys.
Lucky block.
Ooh, I'm gonna die.
You can't beat us.
Alright, taking it slow, taking it slow.
I'm watching you.
Your health's down. Oh, you
How do I use a health kit?
I don't
Oh, I don't have one yet. I have to make it.
Oh, you got guys over there.
How am I supposed to hit him? Oh no! Oh no!
I like that the Stormtroopers actually react like human beings.
Yeah.
What now? Train stuff?
Yeah, climb up. See the little great thing? There you go. See? That's what I'm here for.
Thanks, Joe. You're my coach. Get me through this.
I'm your
I
Jedi
got no health.
master.
I'm one hit away from death.
No, this
And
can't
Darth
be
Maul
good.
shows up.
Oh, Forgot about the Darth Maul appearance, apparently.
What? You're not true Star Wars content unless you have Darth Maul.
Jump now! Hold on!
You were definitely missing that.
I know, there was no way I was making that one. Ooh.
One hit left, but somehow you survived that and that.
Oh boy. I don't think that's a good guy up there.
Usually the guys in TIE Fighters aren't.
I can fly now.
Going somewhere.
Second sister, kinda hot.
Wow, good
I
take, Joe.
recognize that stance.
I respect it.
Have you
Perhaps
seen her?
you had some training after
With no
all.
helmet?
I had not.
Who's
She
your
kinda
master?
hot.
Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
Oof. Okay, well. This is not
Yeah,
gonna
but
go well
not
for
a
me.
good full health.
That strike will be your last.
Yeah.
Bite her. Kick her ass, Seabass. I'm gonna go on Twitch.
Yeah. She's wrecking my shit here, Joe. Yep. Come get me. Come get me.
Bite her.
Oh god. Oh god.
Mash that X button.
I'm mashing. I'm doing my best.
Basically, I had to do a survival. And then this bitch shows up.
Get on board!
I had to guess you weren't gonna beat the Sith in the first duel of the game.
She's not Sith. She's an Inquisitor. God.
You're right.
We already had this conversation.
I'm sorry, Joe. I don't know as much about Star Wars as you.
No one does. I know more about Star Wars than anyone, including George Lucas and Dave Filoni combined. And anyone watching that, if you can feel the sarcasm dripping from that comment and you want to hate comment right now, go fuck yourself. But like, you don't know as much as George Lucas? Yeah, no shit. Shut the fuck up.
At this point, does George Lucas even care about Star Wars at all?
No. Since 1977, no one on this planet has cared less about Star Wars than George Lucas.
Oops, go away.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
Grab some seat.
Grab some seat. I like that.
He says that a lot. Get used to it. Why does all your stuff keep popping up?
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
Oh, can't say that.
My name is Sir Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dritus.
How you doing? Yeah, the manager's my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So,
Oops.
who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We tracked Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Bracca. So we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
It's got bug eyes.
Ooh. Yeah, the art on her face was not great.
Anybody else?
I like the idea though. Rebuilding Jedi Order.
The Jedi Council?
They're gone.
Not all of them. One of them. At least one remained. Two remain. Mace Windu, or not Mace Windu, Yoda and Obi-Wan.
Mace Windu, come back someday.
Someday. Not today. I still think he'd be the perfect antagonist for the Obi-Wan show.
In the meantime,
I'd love it.
try and relax. Go, you pick.
Anyways, to repeat myself for the Filoni, Favreau, what if they did episode 7 through 9 instead of The Mandalorian? Basically, Luke, gets married, has kids,
Just hold up. Wait. Give me this when we're doing gameplay, not when we're in a cutscene.
Weirdo.
We're almost there. I definitely think we'll at some point see some of the characters from this and stuff. I think this game's had enough of a following.
Yeah.
And I know they're doing a sequel too, I think.
Yeah.
If not officially, certainly they will.
Alright, well, you're wandering around the ship. Basically, Han and Leia have twins, Force-sensitive daughter, and a non-Force-sensitive son. The son is very much like a diplomat like his mom, but a great pilot like his dad. The daughter, obviously, a Jedi. And then, and those are two of your big three. And then Luke has a daughter as well that's Force-sensitive. However, the mother is a Mandalorian that was sent to infiltrate the Jedi Order, at least befriend Luke to help tear the Jedi Order down before it could grow. However, she falls in love with Luke. They get married, have a daughter that is now half Mandalorian, half Jedi, and has to wrestle with that aspect. And then to keep the whole familial aspect of Star Wars, basically it'd be the Mara Jade thing, but instead of working for the working for the Empire, she's working for the Mandalorian.
I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. Feel its history.
It's an echo in the Force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
Quinlan Voss does.
I was once a Jedi.
Great
But not
character.
anymore.
I've got the
I know you.
Quinlan Voss book right over there,
But I knew your master.
Dark Disciple.
Oh,
signed by Kristen
he's a
Golden,
true
Nice.
or
of the Republic.
the author of the book. I think that was her name was.
Listen. Something happened to me during the purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. It's like I'm back in that moment when
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
Alright, he's gonna tell you to grab some seat, and you're gonna flash into a planet. Bogano.
Bogano.
Sleaze Bogano.
I love that Star Wars little motif that clicks in when they land right there. It's like a
This is Bogano.
classic Star Wars
Jedi I knew
music
discovered
cue.
before the purge. You won't find it on any maps.
the Empire doesn't know this place exists.
No.
So, what's the plan? You hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy. And a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
Here we go.
Anyway, so basically, to keep the familial aspect,
You're looking for a Jedi then. But if there's already one here, why does Seer need me?
Mara Jade's father is basically the head of Mandalore, and he's kind of the villain of the trilogy, because it's our lead protagonist's grandfather, and he wields the Darksaber, and it's kind of the overall arcing trilogy is the lead protagonist. Luke
Look at
Skywalker's
that
daughter.
little lost cat looking thing.
Oh yeah. Defeating her grandfather, wielding the Darksaber, and ruling both the Jedi Order and Mandalore. And that's kind of my general thought of what would happen if Favreau and Filoni were the leaders of episode 7 through 9 instead of the Mandalorian. I'm sure Ahsoka would show up at some point, kind of probably in like the Yoda type role, but
Yeah, I think I definitely agree that they like to lead into the Mandalorian aspects and the lore of that, and I think that's something they would definitely want to do. Because I had a similar idea for mine of having this Mandalorian who was at one point a Jedi, but kind of gave up that Jedi life and has lived on the outskirts, giving us essentially like an Aragon story of someone kind of coming back to their role.
yeah.
Because I think that's something that I think they really like to have is like these outsider characters, and I also think they do a good job of. Oh, look, it's BD1.
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just looking for someone. No,
Found
not
someone you have. Oh, wait, wrong movie.
Searching for a Jedi, I think.
It's very much paced like that. Like BD1's about to be the Jedi.
Wait, hold on.
We saw a Force sensitive Jedi in Visions. Maybe BD1 is
I
actually the
think all
Jedi. this
Jedi
time.
are Force sensitive. I think Force sensitive.
Or
droid.
Force sensitive droid. I'm sorry, Joe.
What's the vault be? Whoever I'm supposed to find must be waiting there.
No, I think you found the person, bro. Like, I've seen Empire Strikes Back. I know this whole.
I know how this punchline's gonna go.
I know this arc.
Reach the vaults. That's a really helpful guide there.
Yeah, this is the part I always struggled with, I'll be honest, of like trying to remember which fucking path to go. Even when you have to come back to this planet, I can never remember the order of shit. You just kind of gotta slide down some shit. And as you go, the map just fills in with BD1's knowledge. But it's also like BD1, you've been hanging out here for the last, I don't know, couple of years. Like, you should have this
Yeah,
whole
what are
thing
you
mapped
doing?
out. Like, you've only examined this. Well, no, I don't know why anyone. I'm circling it like anyone can see what I'm circling. I don't know if they can see on my. But yeah, like, you've only been that little blue part the whole couple of years you've been here. Come on, do some exploring, bro.
Yeah, what have you been up to, BD1? Seriously.
So is that your idea, like a Mandalorian that's come back to the Jedi? I'd be down for that.
Because I think you find them as an outsider and you follow them through the first episode is like how Aragon is, and he's kind of like the outsider character, and I like that about that arc. And I think having someone who's given that up in the first arc is them living as a Mandalorian essentially and getting kind of pulled into the Jedi drama, and they don't want to get involved, but
Yeah.
they have this history that kind of draws them into it.
Yeah.
I also really like. I think they would have done a similar Cara Dune kind of a character, like someone who's worked for like kind of both sides of the governments and is now working for like the New Republic. And
Any ideas?
I think they like that element of Cara Dune is like the independent woman who works for the government, kind of in the military role. So I think we would see a Cara Dune type character,
Yeah, I could see that.
and that could be like our into the military, the way that the government is this many decades later. You know, like how is the Republic actually doing? You know.
Yeah. I don't think you don't got to jump on these every time, right? I mean, I guess you can.
I don't think so.
I'm not like judging your play style here. Another thing I wanted.
These Dark Souls.
Did you have anything else to add about that? It was just like a prompt I saw that I wanted to ask you about while we were playing Star Wars.
I think it would have been an interesting one because I think that
I hear you, but
they seem to have in some way touched into what the fans want from the franchise, you know?
Yeah.
And
I feel like, and I've brought it up before in various other things, but one of the things I always go back to that I want every creator of Star Wars to copy is Favreau's like, I wasn't inspired by Star Wars when I like created The Mandalorian. Obviously, there's like throwbacks and callbacks and all that, but he's like, I went and I wanted to be inspired by the stuff that inspired Star Wars. So I feel like that's what I want every Star Wars show creator, movie creator, book creator, like all that to go back to. Like Patty Jenkins, if like in the build up to Rogue Squadron, Patty Jenkins movie, if someone asks her like, oh, what inspired you? If she's like, oh, well, I was really inspired by A New Hope and Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back, I'm gonna be like, no. Like, I'd rather her say I was inspired by Top Gun. You know?
yeah, I think people will say, oh, the sequel trilogy failed because it didn't have a plan to follow, you know, and I don't think that was the right solution. I think a plan would have maybe helped in this situation, maybe, but Star Wars has never had a plan.
Yeah, like
and
if
some
you
of the
look
best stuff has come out of like pulling stuff out of their ass at the last second. So I think these guys could have been able to strike a balance of because we've seen them do it. They can give fan service while also not being. It's not a Luke Skywalker show. It's not a Princess Leia show. Even in Clone Wars, they didn't. And Rebels, they didn't rely too much on returning characters. Like they could have easily had Ahsoka be.
Looks like it smells worse than grease.
Oh God.
This fucking guy. Like, I would say just don't even fight this guy right now until you build up powers and stuff throughout the game. So the trick to fighting this guy is you want to use the Force to pull his tongue and cut his tongue out. Or, like, hit his tongue. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. We were talking about
I immediately died there. One hit dead.
Sequel trilogy and using characters and anyway, yeah.
I'll come back and fight that big guy later.
Yeah, sequel trilogy characters and all that. But yeah, like
I do think we would have ultimately.
Oh, we were talking about plans.
A more satisfying trilogy because I think that they would have been able to tap into something that Disney couldn't tap into themselves, and they wouldn't have the franchise be like so fractured.
Spoiler alert: you can use the Force here to stop the blades.
Okay.
If you see something that's like glowing blue, that usually means you can use the Force on it to fuck with it. But like if you look at the recent Planet of the Apes trilogy, which is great, that didn't have a plan. The Nolan trilogy didn't have a plan. Toy Story trilogy didn't have a plan. Indiana Jones trilogy didn't have a plan.
People love to cite George Lucas as
What is this place?
like he had this whole plan, and that's why it worked. And like, of course, he didn't even know what he was doing as he was writing it half the time.
When Yoda says no, there is another. George Lucas was planning on Luke having a different sister that would be revealed, because he was planning on doing like continuing for multiple movies. He wasn't like, oh, I have a trilogy. A lot of like George Lucas's thoughts were like after the fact, of like, oh, I had this whole trilogy planned out. It's like, no, you didn't. And like
I'm
this
gonna
whole,
try and get to that little crate
I
there.
had idea for the Clone Wars, but we didn't have the technology, so I couldn't do it yet. I had to wait until the technology. That's a lie.
Oh god,
I'd love to help you
I'm
out.
getting
And tell you
distracted by this conversation right now.
what. Sorry, I'll let you play.
It's okay. It's a good conversation.
Or we just talk shit about George Lucas and how he's a liar, which is fine. Yeah, I don't really care. But
He made better Star Wars movies than most of.
people take his word as gospel when he's kind of a. Oh, right there. I think if you look to your left in that drawer, there is a poncho in there.
Ah, okay. So let's get that. How am I gonna get up there?
I think if you climb.
I can slow that one. Let's jump down here for a second and see what we got. I can climb up this thing,
Can you
which
climb on
must
that
get me back
ledge?
to the top. I tried to jump on that ledge and I died. So
Oh, can you
maybe I
like
can.
jump? Because sometimes you can like jump and like turn. So I think I hate how I keep trying to point, but like, can you like jump over there? For half a second, you were over there.
Do I have to walk on these fans?
Sometimes I think so. Oh, there's water there.
What do we got here?
Jedi
Force echo.
to study the sphere above. We can still feel the excitement.
Oh, right there. That's what it is.
All right. Now let's find this poncho.
Maybe you have to get to it from the outside. Or maybe you climb up that side. Oh, try that.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the outside.
No,
but
try it. Can you climb up on this right here? No. It's gotta be the outside then, because there's a fan right on the other side of it. How do you get out?
I know I could force grab this thing because it's got to be a part of it. Now let's climb up this thing.
Yeah, that has to lead to somewhere.
see where we're
Otherwise, what's
going.
the point of this moss? Can you climb all the way up and like stand on it? It is a ledge. Because this moss has to lead to somewhere. Oh, that moss lets you get back up there. That's why. Yeah, it even arcs to the left. That's what it's for. Duh. Way to pay attention.
I think I gotta get a new ability I have yet, and then maybe I can grab this thing.
Yeah.
We'll come back.
Yeah, you have to go out.
Got that one close.
Wait, do you gotta... Let's see. Can you go the other way, like on that other pole?
I can go this way. It leads to that. Oh, well.
Not
Didn't work
anymore.
that time. This way leads to that mini boss I was trying to fight where I got killed. Really? see what we got. Oh yeah, who's this guy?
Yeah, you don't want none of that smoke.
Not today. Where's BD1 at?
Well, maybe right here. Follow, or wait, is this where you were?
Because BD1 is still hanging right here.
Thought I saw a fan like to your right here. Oh no, I don't know what that was. That was just that door.
I don't know how to get to that over here. That's the only thing I don't know.
Maybe you gotta go up.
We can look that up. Because when you go right here, look, it has that blue glow, so I know I can use the force on this thing.
Yeah.
I just don't have the ability yet. It's probably like a grab or a push that I don't have. Hey, BD1, where are we going?
Found a 3-minute video how to reach the Bogano chest. So.
Careful over there. That doesn't look safe. Just like back at the scrapyard.
What do we got?
Oh, I figured it out. Oh, no, no.
Hold on, everyone. I'm coming.
Come on.
That was pretty brave. You okay?
I already like BD1.
I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh. Okay.
Classic droid bonding moment, you know? I love a pet BD1.
I think old Mando's gonna get a pet BD1 or something similar in Mandalorian Season 3.
Get moving for now. Okay.
Do we get a Mandalorian video game? I feel like that has some great potential. I can see
We're
myself
supposed to get a book,
running
but
around
then
down
they
here.
backed out of it. All right, I figured it out. Go back to when you go back to the ship.
My way out of this place.
I know how to get there. To that chest.
Just got me. I don't think I have. Oh, I have a couple colors I can use.
Yeah. And I know how you can get a double-bladed one eventually.
We got some premium content out here.
Yeah. You gotta unlock more shit. Is it against the rules to look up playthroughs while you're playing a playthrough? I don't know, but this is the movie Change Up. We make our own rules.
Yeah, we don't follow the rules here. I think you should know that by now.
I have no idea if we have any. We could have like 1,000 followers right now, viewers. I don't know how you say it. I haven't been paying attention.
Let's go. Classic green saber look. I like it. All right. Game.
What are you doing? Did it freeze on you?
There we go. I got a green saber now, Joe.
Hell
Look
yeah.
at that.
BD, that's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out. Tight fit, but this should work.
I see a thing, Joe.
What?
I see a thing.
Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies.
Surprise!
More notes. I gotta go this way.
Those vines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
Like how he's like, let's look for stairs. Nah, screw it. Let's climb the vines.
That'll be safe.
That's how that guy definitely got around his house.
They lead somewhere. Yeah.
See, that's why you check for stairs.
I'm all right.
Ah, now I have a heal.
Healing stem. You're full of surprises.
What if they retcon the Rise of Skywalker where Rey doesn't have healing powers? He just low-key injected people with healing stems throughout the movie.
Okay.
Okay, they just didn't notice.
Okay. Here, hop on board.
Alright, luck
How'd you
BD1.
get here?
Best droid.
Don't remember? I've never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that.
Go back. Look around. No, maybe this is a different spot. Never mind. Keep on keeping on.
I'm keeping knowing.
It's in here, I think. Yeah, you gotta do some shit with that. There we go.
Unlocked a little shortcut there.
Like,
I take that. And now I've got this.
Hey,
there we go. There's a chest.
Like the
Not
Jedi
the
would
chest.
not sleep at 5. What do we find?
An emitter.
Yeah, if you go back to the ship, I know how to get that other chest.
I can feel it.
Alright, let's get a little look around. Gotta imagine that's the right way.
Yeah.
Oh? You mapped everywhere we've been.
Alright, you guys good? Let me in.
I can't make it over there. We gotta find another way.
Let's do it.
Alright, one of the things I wanted to ask you, a show we both recently watched. What are your thoughts on Midnight Mass?
I have
It's a
a couple
Netflix show.
episodes
Oh, you didn't
left
finish?
still,
Oh, I thought you finished.
but I like it. I'm liking it a lot, actually. I like Mike Flanagan. His work is pretty good so far. At least, especially his Netflix work has been really good. I don't know if I have the spa run yet,
I don't think so.
but I've liked his work on Netflix, especially in the TV sector. His movies have been like hit or miss, but I really like this. I love some of the twists. I don't even want to spoil some of it because I went in kind of blind and there's some good surprises, and I like how grounded it all feels. And
Yeah.
novelistic. You know, you step into these characters in this village. You kind of getting to know everybody. As much as you're getting into the mystery.
Have you got to the big church scene yet, or no? That might be in the final
I
episode. I don't even remember.
You're gonna have to. I mean, there's a lot of church scenes.
No, there's a
but,
big. If you have to ask which church scene, you haven't got to it yet.
all right, so I probably haven't gotten to it yet.
What's the last thing you remember?
But I know they had recently revealed that the priest, the main priest, the charismatic priest guy, was in fact, the young Monsignor,
Right,
and he'd been attacked by.
Which you could kind of see from a mile away.
Yeah. But I wasn't quite sure if he was the young Monsignor or maybe he was like the vampire. But then they reveal like, oh, he'd been attacked by this vampire.
What vampire?
That he saw. Or, I don't know
It's
if I
an
want to call it a
angel,
vampire
Tristan.
yet.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look.
How dare these innocent creatures live on this planet in my space?
How dare these people get in my way?
What did you think of Midnight Mass, Joe? You finished the whole thing?
Yeah, I finished the whole thing. Really liked it. Solid ending. I would rank it of the Flanagan's Netflix series. I would say Hill House number 1. Hill House number 1. Midnight Mass 2. Bly Manor 3.
Interesting. I really like the writing of Bly Manor. I know it's just something he worked on for like years and years. It was kind of like in the back burner of his mind for a long time. So you can see references to this movie or this series within Hush, even back to Hush. You can see references to this series. So it's kind of cool for him that he got to finally pay that off and make it happen.
Yep. Always has to have his wife and shit, you know?
Yep. It works, so she's a good actress.
Yeah.
And I thought she was good in that role, too. She fit for that kind of, like, I don't know, the girl who ran away kind of persona. She has that look to her. Like she has a history. Roasted. Ooh, a little box. Give me a little box.
So we have his next thing he's doing is called The Midnight Club, which I think is going to be another Netflix show.
Oh, we got a new poncho. Keep it classic for right now.
Yeah, so The Midnight Club, here's the IMDb description. The Midnight Club follows a group of 5 terminally ill patients at Rotterdam home who begin to gather together at midnight to share scary stories.
Oh, so it might be like an anthology show or something. That's pretty anthology movie. I like that.
Yeah, you have some a lot of the same people from Midnight Mass.
I bet you do. He likes to have his recurring cast. Raul Coley's great find for him. He really launched his career into something.
Who?
They got Raul Coley.
Oh yeah. He's been in stuff before, but he was on iZombie, a show I didn't watch, but my college roommate did.
I missed that jump.
He was
But I definitely think Bly Manor kind of put him on the map in terms of like mainstream knowledge of people knowing him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Hill House was first though.
But he wasn't in Hill House.
Oh yeah, I was thinking Flanagan for whatever reason. But yeah, Bly Manor. I get what you're saying. Yeah, he was heavily pushing for to get back to Star Wars, the role of Ezra Bridger, but it looks like Mina Massoud got it. From if the rumors are to be believed.
Surely that's for the Ahsoka show.
For sure, yeah. If they cast Mina Massoud, I think Raul Coley was just too old for what they were going for.
Star Wars typically doesn't hire like known people. They like to go for the lessers.
I mean, Mina Massoud was the lead of like one of their big. Yeah, it's starting to get a little choppy now. Yeah, the more you move, the more choppy it gets. But whatever, it's fine. You can tell what's going on. I don't really give a shit.
We'll figure it out. We'll get better.
Yeah, and Raul Coley. I mean, I would say Mina Massoud and Raul Coley are pretty much equally known. But they did cast. I mean, Rosario Dawson's fairly well known.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you gotta use the force, grab that tongue.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh, I have my force meter empty. Dodge enemies. Or damage enemies.
You're fucking him up, though.
Oh, you just made a big move on me there. Give me some stim. Give me some stim. Oh, I'm out.
Yeah, you only had
I'm out. Okay, let's run away. Get this thing out.
You coming for that ass? Maybe you don't use the force on his tongue. Maybe it's like you wait for the tongue to come out and then you just hit it. I don't know. I don't know.
I got it. I got him this time. I'm feeling it, Joe. Watch. Here it comes. The victory.
I'm watching.
The boss fight's be interesting if I can't even fight this one rando.
He's definitely tough.
I love the vibe of this. So you're just kind of like going around on the planets. I'm curious to see all the other planets that are in this and how many of them are new and how many of them are actual returning planets.
Alright, I'm going to look up and I'm just going to tell you numbers. I'm not going to tell you which planets.
Elevator can't be called right now. Okay. What the fuck? The only other planet that I know in this game for sure is Mustafar. And I want to say...
Mustafar's not in this.
not Mustafar. The one where Darth Maul is from.
Dathomir?
Yeah.
Of the 7 planets listed, 3 of them I know to be, for a fact, pre this game.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have the heal. I'm getting killed by these guys.
Any guesses? So you've got 1. Any guesses of the other 2?
So, that's interesting. Planets that would fit this kind of game. Dagobah would be an interesting one to see. I don't know if that'll make the cut because it.
Not on the list.
I wonder if we'll see any like first order kind of stuff going on in this game. That could be it.
You do see a planet that the First Order definitely did some shit with.
Oh, interesting.
That's a deep cut reference. You have to read some visual dictionaries to know that answer. I'll say that.
I can't wait to hear it now.
A planet heavily featured in a certain sequel movie.
I'm
featured in an animated show. Same planet.
Interesting, Joe. gonna try and grab this crate. Oh, I can't jump off.
So yeah,
boy.
you have a planet that was featured in a sequel movie as well as one of the animated shows, and then you have a planet that was featured in a prequel movie, as well as another movie that we don't talk about.
Another movie that we don't talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was in Solo.
I wouldn't say a movie we don't, but something we don't talk about.
All right.
There's your 2 clues.
It's in the sequel trilogy, and it's in animation, and it has to do with the First Order.
Yep. However, in the animated show and in the movie, it was called 2 different things.
Oh, okay. I know what it is now.
Yeah.
Of course it was, because the movies don't pay attention to anything.
Yeah. Also, I think it was somewhat of a retcon, to be honest. I don't think when J.J. Abrams sat down to write The Force Awakens, he had it in mind that the planet was that. I think it was more somebody later on was like, oh, what if this was the same as this? And everyone in the Star Wars story group was like, yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Yep. The way of Star Wars.
Yeah, which I'm fine with.
It's gotten us this far.
Yeah. Any guesses if it's the other planet?
I can't guess the other one. You said it was in the original trilogy?
No, it was in the prequel trilogy.
The prequel trilogy.
As well
And
as...
something that unnamed holiday special or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe exactly that.
It has been a business. Oh, okay. So there's only. I was about to say it's been a while since I've seen the holiday special. So I was trying to remember what planets feature, but there's a pretty memorable, large section of the movie that features this planet.
Yeah.
Let's scan this guy.
Find something?
Yeah, the other planets featured are Bogano, which obviously you've know, Braca, which is the planet that the movie or the game started on, Nur, and Zepho.
Zepho.
And the other 3, I might as well say, if you're watching us play through,
let's see.
we're just spoiling planets. Dathomir, obviously, the home planet of Darth Maul, Mother Talzin, and of course the Rancor. And we also have Ilum, which featured in the Clone Wars show, as well as Ilum is also Starkiller base in The Force Awakens. And then you have the planet of Kashyyyk, the Wookiee homeworld.
Good lineup there. It does spread you all around the eras too.
Yeah. So, I don't remember if this was on air or before we went on air, but I know you said you saw in some pre-footage that Saw Gerrera is in this game.
Yeah,
and
I saw
these
him
I
in the
won't
E3
spoil
demo.
for you.
See something in there?
But I believe there are also 2, I think just 2 characters from the movies in this game as well. 2 others besides Saw Gerrera. One more high profile than the other.
Interesting. I'll be curious to see.
Try again.
Oh, we're in a PS2 game now.
Yes.
This is where you learn to climb walls.
It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
Like, I understand why they had this in the game, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand why, like, it's a cool aspect to train how to run on the walls for the game and how to do different shit for the game. It's like a flashback. But also, like, we never saw Ahsoka and Anakin do this shit where he's like, oh, you have to train me in this weird training room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just trained off screen, you know? We did see a lot of training in the Clone Wars, but
Yeah.
it wasn't really like, oh, we're going to go to this room and you're going to learn how to wall run, then you're going to learn how to, like, jump really high, and then you're going
Yeah. So we'll just say it happened off screen.
to learn. Or they got trained on the battlefield. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I've always looked at the Clone Wars as, like, they didn't get a chance to train these Padawans. They're kind of throwing them out into the fight. They're like, hey, we got to get Anakin to fight, and he hasn't really had an experience in leadership, and that's kind of like a prominent reason that he turned to the dark side is he was given this like role he wasn't ready for.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't be surprised if he just never got any training really.
Yeah, it was kind of funny watching, because if you're watching this and you don't know, I'm in the middle of a Star Wars chronological rewatch where I started with The Phantom Menace, and I'm watching basically every piece of, like, video media of Star Wars, whether it's
You can show me that shortcut again?
whether it's a movie, TV show, short, just anything that's, like, Star Wars canon, I'm watching it. And anyway, so the early episodes of Clone Wars, Ahsoka's like leading squadrons of clones, and like they're yelling at her because she's not doing stuff right, and it's like she's 14 years old leading a battalion of fucking men. Like, what more do you want? Like, damn.
Surely Ahsoka was not ready to be leading an army.
No. Oh yeah, let's have a 14-year-old girl leading this army. I mean, I guess her being a girl really don't matter, but still, she's 14 years old.
I'm sneaking around for this chest now. Jump for it.
Oh yeah, where you gotta do the switch.
Complicated one there.
Oh yeah, you gotta read the Force there.
Whoever owned this bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
Who isn't frustrated with the Jedi Council?
Yeah, I know. I mean, they seem like perfectly good, adequate leaders. No flaws in their leadership plan at all.
I don't know about that, but
We just said they put 16-year-olds in charge of entire battalions of armies of soldiers.
yeah, the Rebel Alliance, or not the Rebel Alliance, the Republic had teenagers, leading group of enslaved men, and somehow they're the good guys. Got it.
Yeah.
I got Elevator by Flo Rida stuck in my head now.
Great Divide. So my goal right now is still to get to the vault, which I got to go down for, which is over here. So I think I'm gonna go this way. This way, right? Yeah. It's a nice maze.
Yeah. It's like a 3D maze, you know? So is that the world between worlds?
It looks like it.
So you just have access to the world between worlds, and he can like multiple places, and he does not realize it.
He just has to like think really hard and he gets there.
I know some people are against it, but I'm a big fan of the world between worlds. If it's used if it keeps its use as a Bill and Ted rules of you can't change the past. You know, whatever happens always happens.
Mm-hmm.
And they use it very, 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 very sparingly.
It all depends for me on how they use it, and the fact that they never have come back to it even since shows to me that it's not something that they have huge big plans for.
Yeah.
Like I don't expect it to be a prominent feature in like Bad Batch season 2 or anything
No.
like that.
No. Would not at all be shocked if it comes back in the Ahsoka series, though.
That's where I think it could shine.
All right, here's a question. What do you think Ahsoka's ultimate fate is? Because I think she has to. I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts, and then I'll talk.
Oh, that's cool.
There.
I know people said, "Oh, well, she was in the World Between Worlds type thing on the Rise of Skywalker, so she must be dead." But yeah, like we just said, time
We're not finished yet.
is a weird thing in Star Wars. She could have
Probably would have won.
been communicating with Rey from beyond the grave. She could have been communicating with her from a different place and time.
I think she goes back to Mortis. I think it has something to do with that. That's my thought.
Yeah, I don't see her dying because I think Filoni is just attached to her too much to kill her off like that.
Yeah.
But I do think he'll give her like a finale, like an ending.
Yeah, I think she goes to Mortis and like has moves kind of. She doesn't die, but she goes to like a higher plane. If that makes sense.
I like that. She kind of transcends.
Yeah.
I could definitely see her going into the World Between Worlds and somehow like just becoming part of it somehow, like giving herself up to a World Between Worlds in some way.
I've heard a theory that I'm not 100% against of Ezra, Grogu, and Ahsoka go to the World Between Worlds, and Grogu, who has already shown dark side tendencies, goes full dark side, and like with his power basically becomes the representation for the dark side. Ezra the Jedi becomes the representation for the light, and of the daughter, and Ahsoka is the balance in the middle.
Amazing.
I like that. I think the Ahsoka show is really curious because I don't really know what direction they're going to go with it. Like, is it going to be really force heavy? Is it going to
I think that's
be into stuff like that?
If I were to predict, I think that's the direction it goes. A very force heavy World Between Worlds, Mortis like. Alright, I'll let this guy talk.
Whoever you are.
I would love that.
You have passed the test I left behind and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple built by a vanished civilization known as the Zepho. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom.
Caleb Doom?
I've placed inside this vault a
Vision
Jedi
of Doom.
holocron containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go.
It really was the droid you're looking for the whole time.
There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
There we go. Now it's a Star Wars game.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet.
Yeah, duh. We've seen the Empire Strikes Back. We know this plotline.
You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid. Maybe Seer was right.
God, those flowing locks. Look at that hair detail.
Hey. You want to meet some, friends of mine?
Let's go meet some friends. We're going to Zepho. not reading all that.
Yeah, they're doing a lot with like the Zepho in the comics and stuff. Of basically, they were kind of the Jedi before the Jedi, if that makes sense. They were like a
Interesting.
race of like Force using light people, very tall.
Is that factoring into the High Republic in any way?
No, it's supposed to factor in to Colin Trevorrow's version of the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh,
I think I found what you wanted me to
Yeah,
do.
this game with a lot of the stuff was supposed to connect to Duel of the Fates, which was Colin Trevorrow's episode 9.
good lord. Imagine what we would be doing with our lives.
Anyone that read that script, barring your thoughts on episode 9, whether you thought that movie was 10 out of 10 or a 1 out of 10, Colin Trevorrow's script, everything I've heard about it, makes me so glad we got the movie we got. It just sounds like someone that does not understand Star Wars at all. Basically, Rey's journey ends with her achieving balance in the Force of being both half light and half dark side, and I'm like, that's not what balance in the Force means. I understand why you were fired now. Like,
Oh boy.
have you
Piece of
ever heard George Lucas or anyone that's ever worked on a Star Wars movie explain balance in the Force? Because that's definitely not what it means. You kill it? I think you killed him.
I think he's gone.
What a dick. You just
He's
killed
a
that
body
creature.
hop. I know.
Ogdo.
And
that's it.
Agado. Agdo.
Ogdo.
Looks cool. I like him.
Yeah, little three-eyed mutant weirdo. Alright, yeah, if you want to, I can show you how to get that one chest that's on top when you get
Oh
back
yes,
to the
give me
ship.
some chests.
I don't know how to get to all of them, I just know the one. That's was kind of, we couldn't figure out how to go to because it's on the upper level. Basically, you gotta go back to the ship.
3 out of 16 chests, so we got quite a bit left to go here, Joe.
On this planet or all planets?
On this planet here.
Oh, I don't know where any of the other ones are. I
A
know.
lot of them I do remember are behind essentially like level walls. Like you have to get a certain abilities. Like we just got the wall run, so we already got to things we couldn't get to before. And I know we get a couple other abilities that are like navigational.
Yeah. How do we want to run this? Do we want to like basically finish the game, come back and get everything else, or like finish the storyline and then find all the chests, or do we want to?
Yeah, I think we at least do a couple hours of just running the story, you know, and we come back and do the chest in a bit. What do you want at me?
I do know how to get back to this one chest, so if I mean that's not very hard to get to.
Oh yeah, let's definitely do the one we know.
Yeah, just go back to the ship basically, for the most part.
I wonder what that creature is from.
I don't know. Did you have a species name?
No, it just said unknown skeleton.
No.
But it said it was like over 1,000 years old or something like that.
Jesus.
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir.
Ooh.
Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
Interesting. Oh, we got destination for Dathomir now too.
Can you tell who my favorite Star Wars character is?
And I was gonna say you're all themed out today.
You haven't lived till you have a Darth Maul Funko Pop.
You haven't lived till you got your Rebel Alliance tattoo. You know, you gotta remember the real enemy.
I don't need the Rebel Alliance. I got
Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Dawn. It's very hard to do this backwards. Crimson Dawn, baby.
I like it. Oh, I got a skill point.
I rep the OGs. Oh yeah, you can build up force powers.
Okay, got a powerful strike. I got like a forward dash, and now I just have more health.
Yeah. Pick your poison.
Jump while dashing to flip over the target instead. I'm gonna go with the dash strike. Get some range on my play. See, there we go.
And also, this is my phone wallpaper.
You're obsessed, Joe.
Hey, everyone needs a thing. Mine is Darth Maul. Well, formerly Darth, now just Maul.
Should be a lot quicker than the way in.
That's what they always say.
Alright, it should be somewhat around here. Maybe get closer, I don't know. Alright, go. Turn around. Go to the ledge. Go to the right. Just follow this around. There should be like a wooden bridge type deal.
First of all, oh.
Okay, not to your death.
Well, I saw there's a chest right there.
I don't see it. I mean, it's got to be there. I just don't think you were close enough to the edge. So why else would I have this little gap here?
Maybe I need like a double jump or something. Yeah. I don't think I'm making that
just
one.
Wasting health at this point. There's like a little wooden bridge. No, 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 no.
Oh, hi there.
Maybe it's over there. Oh, there's one right there, but I think there's a double jump that you don't have.
We'll come back.
You gotta get it back somehow. Oh yeah, you gotta take the zip line.
Oh, this one right here, yeah. Oh, jeez. Still made it, Joe. I'm not good.
Go to your map again. Where is the... Okay. Go back. Go hover more to the right. Zoom in a little bit. To the left. Go to the left more. So I think if you take this path right where kind of your... Alright.
This little off shooting thing here?
Yeah, that little offshoot thing, I think that's where you gotta be to get to. Because I think that blue thing that's up top...
Right
that blue thing that's up top is kind of where that chest was. So if you take that little offshoot thing, I think that will take you back to the chest. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how I'm gonna get back there though.
I think if you go back, go to where you are. Or I'm on the map, but whatever. So you go there, go follow that down, go across. Go that way.
Where that door goes to.
Down. Go down and you're right there. Yeah. So I think you gotta go to the left.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could cheese it somehow, but I can't. All right. One step closer.
Go straight and then drop to the right. Yeah. Maybe I'm telling you the wrong.
By the way, I can get my health back. Let's see what's in here.
We'll go back to the video.
Where are we at?
You know where you climbed up on those vines? Go back to there.
Yeah.
If you can figure out where that is, they're right there in the video. Alright. Go to the left. I think. I don't know. Oh, that bridge is down. You gotta go across that bridge, but that bridge is... That's across from you? That's down.
And so I need an ability, I think, to get that one down.
Ah, okay.
Making a new friend.
I think you need force pull or something to bring that down. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I say we just get off this fucking thing. Head to...
We got this. Let's get off this rock.
Let's get off this rock. Head to... sorry for wasting your time. Let's head back to wherever we go next.
I think we got two options.
You can do a speed run on Dathomir and get a double-bladed lightsaber. Basically, I remember when I played the game, they're like, yeah, you will not survive unless you just fucking speed run right to where the double-bladed lightsaber is.
This sounds intense.
Or we go to the other planet that they told us first. That's just the leg. That's not the entrance.
Open the door.
That's not the door. The door's down here. That's just the leg.
Hey, I was just looking at the leg. No big deal.
You passed the test.
So you knew about BD1?
Was the test the door?
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
You passed the test. You found the entrance to the ship.
Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Get out of there! Get out!
That guy needed to be a pilot in the end of Rise of Resistance. Or Rise of Skywalker.
Get oil stains out of petroleum fabric.
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Breeze. He did. Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives.
We've come so far in our facial animation just in a few years.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Oh, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes. A long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Pagano.
Hold on, wait a minute. A hollow what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around here.
She just has a holocron.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
I forgot about that. I'm not counting that as a character.
With that list of force
Cameo.
we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. You mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply
Hiding
makes you
from the Empire,
stronger.
so I don't really have a choice.
Hell, as long as you're alive, you will
Should have
always
a Joker line
have a
there.
choice.
He is. I didn't even make that connection.
Be with us.
I was just saying random shit.
We're in.
Dathomir or Zepho? It's your choice.
You can go to Dathomir, but unless you want to run for your life the whole time, I would say go to Zepho.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Zepho and then maybe go to Dathomir after one or two stops. I'm gonna give a look around the ship though. I know I have a little. Yep.
A little force healing
Save.
spot on a ship with two people that don't use the force. Like, there are some things in video games that, like, I understand why it's there for video game purposes, but as far as like real life purposes, like, that would not be there.
I can go with the orange. That's interesting. I'm gonna stick with the green. I know I got a new one there.
Oh yeah, your new emitter.
I like that. I don't know what this premium content is for.
What?
I don't know what this premium content is. I must have downloaded it. It must be because I got it on EA Play or something like that.
Yeah.
They gave me extra content. I do love my content. Looking good.
Hey, Grease, what's this thing?
It's plants.
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but...
Yeah, it's also part of the game. Collect plants.
I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy. But you know...
I love my collectibles. I am obsessed with getting my complete map on a game.
They're like, the ponchos aren't enough for the game. We need something else. Plants. You gotta collect plants for
Collect
achievements.
plants. And you gotta scan some memories, you know, you gotta do all kinds of collecting.
Like, when I played, I didn't do any of that shit because I just cared about the story, really, and so I don't think I collected any plants.
Alright, so next...
Go to Dathomir.
Okay, according to this, we have 3 out of 16 chests on Borgano and 2 out of 6 secrets.
Go to Dathomir.
I could go to Dathomir. Is it going to be a nightmare experience, Joe?
It's fun. You got a speed run for the double-bladed lightsaber, but you can do it.
Look, I can make an attempt.
Not 100% sure where it is. It's been a while since I played.
That was my concern. I don't remember. It's been forever since I played this. I barely remembered that you got Dathomir this early.
Huh. Go wherever. We'll figure it out.
Look, we'll do one round of the real tombs here.
Zepho. Sure, let's go.
Zepho was confusing for me. It was weird.
So, if the Order thing is rebuilt, do you think any Jedi will come out of hiding?
What makes you think there are Jedi hiding?
No, just curious.
Is there someone specific you're thinking of?
Well, growing up, we heard tales of a green, pointy-eared, legendary Jedi Master, and...
Are you talking about Master Yoda? Yes, he is very legendary.
Wait, what? Who? No, I'm talking about Master Yoda.
What if he dropped? What if they cut that out and said Grogu?
Yeah, we all have our dreams.
That would be good. That'd be a great post edit.
No problem.
I like this. You kind of like get to walk around and be like in the ship while it's
He
floating
will tell you
around.
to sit the fuck down before they land, though. Because apparently that matters.
You guys can't land if I'm not sitting in the chair, I guess. Massive footage right there.
There's a storm brewing down there.
Also,
Time to land.
Something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that.
All right, Star Wars trivia for you. According to Star Wars Story Group member Pablo Hidalgo,
Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you.
hyperspace moves at the speed of what?
You tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to himself. I'm sure.
I have literally no idea. I haven't heard that one.
It's under control. It's just
According to Pablo Hidalgo, hyperspace moves at the speed of plot.
Ah, he's right there. It's like the ships in Game of Thrones. You know, they go as fast as the episode's runtime dictates. They do.
Yeah. I think he was saying at one time they tried to calculate based on like where the official planets were on the map, and then correlate how long it took them to get there based on the movies, and realized none of it made sense. So they're like, you know what, we're not going to try to make it make sense. It moves however fast.
The last thing I care about in Star Wars is the reality of like that level of movement.
Yeah, exactly. They were like, we spent like a couple hours trying to calculate it, realized it didn't make any sense, and we're like, screw it, we're not going to waste time trying to ever make it make sense.
I can't wait to get to the Starkiller base.
I think you mean Ilum.
I found the poncho, Joe.
Yeah. Come back here. I don't think they're all ponchos. Some of them are BD1 upgrades.
No, I got a B1 blue leader.
Yeah, you get BD1
upgrade.
skins, you get ship skins, and you get ponchos.
Ooh, I like that. Blue leader. Let's go with him. I got... Ooh. BD1. Like, he's a bee, Joe? Like he's yellow?
Yeah.
Like Bumblebee?
Yeah. I like the yellow and black, but it's not mine, so you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I do like that Bumblebee one.
They have a purple and green poker, or Joker one, that for both BD1 and Kyle Kestis, and I rocked that a lot when I played. The purple and green poncho with the purple and green...
Looks a little baggy on there, doesn't it?
Yeah, he needs to hit the gym, lift some weights, get yoked like me, you know?
Okay, it definitely wasn't the right way. Kashyyyk too, that'll be fun. Tor is locked from the other side. Yeah, there's like nobody here.
Definitely some chests. Oh, there's a chest to your left. Or to your, I mean, to your character's right now. Right there.
Hey.
I know there's a few underwater on Kashyyyk.
A new poncho material, look. Maybe it's better than this one.
Yeah, I like that better.
Alright. I think... Cool to see that little logo there.
A little Empire. There we go.
That's
That one's also locked on the other side.
I definitely thought that was the way to go. You found that door, and I'm like, oh, there we go. Maybe you gotta climb up. I feel like it's in here somewhere. Or not. Or maybe it is this way. I remember.
This is a nice looking planet right here.
Yeah. Giving me like Montana vibes.
Look at that, pulling a stormtrooper apart by its limbs. See, that's why we kill these guys. These are cold killers, you know.
Like
These are not nice
lizards.
animals. Ooh. Give me some scans, BD1. Skaz. I like that. Giant rat monster.
Yeah. Skaz.
I
It's a
like that
good
there's a
band
bunch.
name. Skaz.
The tactical stormtrooper.
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zeppo.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Let's hope not. Just got our comms working.
Jesus.
A lot of
I'll
locked
try to
doors.
work around to crack into theirs.
Good job.
I keep getting this game confused with Battlefront 2 and that story mode.
I haven't played that one either.
It's fine.
The first Battlefront was enough for me to not play the next one.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 is definitely better, but like it also wasn't great.
You can play through that campaign too. I have that on here.
Yeah.
Give me some XP. Okay. Up. Up one way. This way. I like this that he kind of like has these echoes of history through the Force.
Yeah. That's
I like the way that.
terrifying.
Mother used
I
this
know.
fabric to keep her child warm. They were on the run from something.
Oh, that was a hole in the ground. What do I got here, Joe?
I'm gonna say
Something
it's gonna
good.
be a ship skin.
Simple. Should be here. Wait, can you carry more?
Oh no.
Thanks, BD1.
Oh, nice. That's actually helpful.
I'd rather get a cool poncho.
All right. Back down again. The Empire really needs to invest in some power supply.
Yeah.
I just came in from here, didn't I?
I think so.
All right, there we go. Yep. The same way. All right, let's go this way.
I think we're walking in circles.
I know.
Here, I have an idea. Go straight.
Good idea.
No, we're walking in circles again. Turn. No. Turn to your right. Turn to your right. Or just keep going straight. That's cool too. Wait, pull out BD1. Let's look at a map.
That would help.
Yeah, we've been walking in circles.
Okay, so we go this way here, right? We want to get up.
Yeah, I think we want to go to that yellow door.
Not the most helpful map I've used in a game.
So I think we want to turn to the right. Go. I wish you could see my finger. Turn to the right and follow that back around. Right?
Alright, we definitely start over now.
Yeah, I think you go back. I think you want to climb up on that rock ledge to your left, kinda. Yeah, see?
There we go. It's not as hard as it looks.
It's almost like don't walk into the dark, creepy cave.
They went against all my storytelling logic. I see a dark cave, I say, oh, that's definitely the way to go. Next monster's definitely in there. Here's some stormtroopers. To imagine that door is locked. Oh, it's unlocked. Oh, nice. Right back to the beginning. That's good. Hey, guys.
That was always my favorite part of the game, is just deflecting bolts back into the stormtroopers.
It feels so satisfying every time. Oh, I guess I can't climb those things. They look so climb worthy. Okay. I love hearing the stormtroopers try and talk shit to the Jedi like they're gonna beat this guy.
Yeah.
Quick scan from BD1, and we're good.
Honestly, if I was a Jedi, I would just pretend to be Inquisitor. I would just dress like an Inquisitor, have a red lightsaber, and just be like, yeah, I was sent by Lord Vader, and then just fucking sneak around and be like, oh, okay.
Here we go.
I'm the 12th brother.
And what are they gonna say to you? No?
I see you.
And now you see nothing.
Yep, you saw me for a second. Alright, I was up here, I came down. Let's go. BD1, where we at? This does look a lot like the unused, at one point they announced a Star Wars kind of underworld type game.
Yeah. Oh, 1313?
Yeah. And they showed a quick glimpse of it at E3 at one point, and they showed some footage that I wonder if they reused the world in some way to get this one. Because that whole village looks exactly the same as the 1313 footage did. Yeah.
You're losing health. Gotta fuck them up.
They gotta give me a better way of, like, give me some Call of Duty redness, you know? Right in the face there. Oh.
Go that way yet.
But I can't go over here.
Where are you taking us?
The Empire's forced the villagers from their homes, frightened refugees, shipped off to work camps. Or
How
worse.
rude.
Oh
It's
no,
all
classic
lost.
Empire behavior.
The Empire just wanted this land.
This land is my land. This land ain't your land. This is only my land.
Classic.
This is the Empire theme song.
Hmm. If the Empire had a theme song,
Hey,
What I'm trying to think what it would be.
BD1?
Of course, they have a theme song, but if they had like an in-world theme song, so I got a skill point.
I mean, the Imperial March we've seen in like Rebels and stuff. It's just a lot more like higher, key and more fun and celebratory. We've seen it in Solo as well.
That's true. So the Imperial March has kind of existed within the diegetic
Yeah.
world of Star Wars. Alright, I'm going the right way. You never know. You never know with this game. Hey guys. Man, that's just so much depressing at that point. These poor guys didn't even get a chance to fight.
Hey.
Oh, new lightsaber sleeve.
I'll take it. I'm up for the lightsaber stuff. Oop.
Wow. Didn't even give him a chance to defend himself. And you call yourself a hero.
Some of these deaths are just like hard. You're like, oh, that poor guy. He's just trying to do his job, and you're out here cutting his head off. Thought I missed that jump.
Nah. You're a damn Jedi.
I need this rest, and I need a skill tree.
What are we learning today? See, is there a force pull? Because that would probably help. Sprint strike? No.
Might have to be boring and go with the extra health today.
Yeah.
Let's go with the quick. I need some health. I've been getting killed. Nothing exciting here. We'll get a good one. I like the
Next time.
evasive kick. I'll probably get that one next.